Good morning. So how was your night last night? Did you have a good sleep? Maybe, maybe not. I think the dog wants in, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave her out there. She can be annoying out in the hallway. Okay, so let's talk about sleep. Good quality sleep is something that I've made a conscious effort to improve over the years because of how much of an effect it's had on my emotional and physical well-being. It also has a huge impact on my cognitive ability. And every day at work, I need to be cognitively sharp. I need to be in there and I need to be focused. I need to know what I'm doing from day to day. So here are some of the factors and some of the hacks that I do on a daily basis to help me with my sleep. So first of all, I control light exposure. So one thing in the morning, what I do is I expose my eyes early in the morning to natural sunlight for about 15 minutes. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to set my circadian rhythm in the morning and tell my brain that, hey, it's daylight, it's not nighttime anymore. So there are specific light sensors in your eye that specifically detect blue light. And these sensors are going to tell your brain that it's daylight and to stop the production of melatonin. And it's also going to give you a little bit more energy by doing this as well. So if you're somebody who's sleepy and you have a hard time getting up in the morning, exposing your eyes to blue light first thing in the morning, and especially bright full spectrum light from like the sun, is going to be so helpful for setting that circadian rhythm. Okay, the other thing I do closer to bedtime is I start dimming the lights in my household. I do this in like an hour, maybe 2 hours before bed. And it's because of the same phenomenon. If you are exposing yourself to like bright LEDs in your house or like really bright pot lights, you have the TV on, you're on your phone, on your laptop, guess what? All of those lights have blue lights in it. And it's going to tell your brain that, hey, guess what? It's daytime instead of it being nighttime. So if you absolutely can't tear yourself away from your devices, there's a few hacks you can do on your phone and on your computer. So one on your phone is enabling the night shift. I have it set from sunset to sunrise. Installing programs on your computer like FLux or the new night shift that Mac came out with recently to have your computer dim its lights and turn off the blue light closer to bedtime and specifically throughout the night as well. Okay, let's talk about your bedroom and setting up your bedroom for sleep. No lights in your bedroom, none, except if you have to have a light, make sure it's a red light, including your like alarm clock should have red numbers on it. If it is LED numbers, green or blue, it's going to impact your sleep because guess what? Your eyes can detect light behind your eyelids. That includes any little indicator lights like on any of your electronics or devices in your room, or if you're charging something and you get an LED light, that can impact your sleep. And I'm so incredibly crazy impacted by light. It's crazy. Like I notice night and day difference when I'm at home in my dark cave compared to if I go to a hotel room that might have lights and I'm like throwing blankets or stuffing the corners of the windows or throwing blankets over the alarm clocks or just unplugging them from altogether. Okay, so if you can't get away from lights, the other hack you can do is look at using blue blocker glasses or red tinting glasses. So I have two. Anybody who's seen me at work knows that I walk around with these. I look awesome. These are blue blocking glasses. This is going to help reduce the amount of blue exposure to your eyes, that blue light exposure. So the other one is red glasses, and these are True Dark glasses. They look awesome. I look like Cyclops. But this cuts out, basically turns everything red and makes your brain think it's nighttime. So if you need to stay up and get some stuff done, you can throw these on and it's not going to impact your the melatonin production. It's not going to shut that off. It's going to keep the melatonin production going. Okay, the other thing is temperature. So in order for us to sleep, our body needs to drop its core body temperature a little bit. So consider turning down the temperature in your household or setting it lower. Our house is set at 15 degrees overnight. And I know that's cold for some people, but trust me, I get amazing sleep because it's cold in my house. If it's too hot, I'm not going to be sleeping well. So we put a warm duvet on our bed in wintertime, and during the summer, we use incredibly light duvet. I have my summertime duvet that I put on my bed, and I will turn the AC on a little bit more at bedtime during the summertime, just to make sure my body core temperature lowers. The other thing that impacts sleep is being consistent. Just like children, we are much like children because we're just adult version of children. We want to try and go to bed around the same time every night and wake up in the same time. And that's going to give you the best boost to make sure that your circadian rhythm is operating properly and you're going to get the most amount of sleep because of it. So if you went to bed too late and you're set, like you're waking up every day at 6 a.m., guess what? Your circadian rhythm, your melatonin production is going to turn off, your cortisol is going to go up around that 6 a.m. point, because that's when you typically always wake up. Okay, the other one is limit alcohol use. So alcohol, the way you digest and break down alcohol can raise your core body temperature and can be incredibly disruptive to your sleep. And the last thing I want to talk about is create sleep associations. So I talked about that a little bit before, creating sleep associations such that our body recognizes that it's bedtime. The other thing I like to work into sleep associations is using essential oils. And hey, Wendy, thanks. She just posted loving our live education sessions. So using essential oils will create that memory of sleep. And so two of the oils I incredibly love to use is Serenity from doTERRA. It's a restful blend. And the other one is Balance. And these have been expertly crafted. One, Serenity has a lot of the sedative essential oils in it. It's also calming. It's going to soothe any feelings of stress and excitement. And there's some studies that back up the oils that are in Serenity at calming your system and get ready for bed. And that's why it's called a restful blend. And the other one is Balance. And Balance has been formulated to establish, whoops, I just dropped it. Whoops, that's okay. Bottles are good. It's rolling around on the floor. It's been specifically formulated to establish feelings of calmness, peace, and relaxation from the body. So Balance is a very woody scent. So it kind of reminds you of being outdoors because it has spruce in it. And Serenity is a lavender based oil and it's quite floral. So, but both of those combined together are like amazing for sleep. I use it in my diffuser at bedtime, and I use it on my children. I create roller bottles and roll it on them if they are a little wired before bedtime. So I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't tell you guys that today there's a fantastic offer by doTERRA. Whereas you buy one Serenity and you get the Balance for free. And this is such an amazing combination together. Like, this is your sleep package. Like, I am so excited that this is offered for us today. So if you want to get in on this offer, it's $57.67 retail Canadian or $41 with a wholesale membership. If you'd like to get in on this offer, feel free to reach out to me. Either you can comment below on this post or send me a PM directly. But oh, I am so excited because these are powerful, powerful oils. And I've had many people, I've given them something what I call the Chill Out Blend. Really, really supports their sleep at night. So work in all of these aspects. Control your light, control your alcohol. Oh, and control your caffeine. Know what, how you metabolize caffeine. I know for myself, I cannot have caffeine after like 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I will still be up at 10 p.m. at night. And I've done that before, I know, and I should stop it. And generally I do, it's like 1 p.m. is my cutoff. So all of those things, reduce light, light exposure, control light on your devices, lower the body, lower your body temperature, lower the temperature in your household. Wear blue blocking glasses or red filtering glasses are great for setting your circadian rhythm. And if you're somebody who's jet lagging, you're traveling across multiple time zones, all of these things are going to be something you're going to want to work at to get adjusted into the new time zone. So specifically exposing yourself to the bright sunlight first thing in the morning, or if you can't do that, expose yourself to about 10,000 lux of light for about 15 minutes is going to be especially important to set your body up for good sleep. So I hope you guys have a good sleep tomorrow or tonight and the next few nights. And if you found these tips helpful, I would really appreciate if you commented below. All right, so have a great day. Bye.